It was the night of the last day of the year. Snow was falling softly and quietly. The wind was blowing cold and the streets were becoming quieter and quieter. Inside the windows, a warm light was sparkling. People were sitting around the table, laughing and sharing stories. But in the gap between the warm lights, a little girl was walking alone. Matches for sale! Warm matches for sale! The girl had been selling matches all day, but she hadn't sold even one yet. Her pockets were completely empty without a single coin. The girl thought, I haven't sold any today. I must sell at least a few more before I go back. She didn't want to go back home empty-handed. It was a little disappointing. So she couldn't move her steps easily in the cold street. The girl sat in a narrow space between two buildings. The snow kept falling. The snowflakes that fell from the sky piled up quietly above the girl's head. Inside the window, families were sitting around the table, eating a warm dinner. The candles were sparkling, and delicious soup and soft bread were placed on the table. The girl said quietly, How warm it must be inside. Because she was so cold, the girl took out one match. Strike! A small flame lit up. Watching the warm light, magic-like dreams unfolded before the girl's eyes. At that moment, a large stove appeared. The red burning fire seemed to be warming the girl's hands. Oh, it's so warm! The girl reached out her hands. But as the flame went out, the stove also disappeared. Only the cold wall remained. The girl struck another match. This time, a table laid with a white tablecloth appeared. Warm soup and soft bread were placed there. It seemed as if a delicious smell was drifting by. This looks so delicious. But that, too, was a vision seen in the match's light. When the light went out, the table also disappeared. The girl lit another match. A very large Christmas tree appeared. Countless candles were sparkling like stars. The night was still deep, but the match's light was almost going out. Within the aftermath of the tree, the girl fell into a gentle sleep. How much time had passed? The faint light of dawn was just about to illuminate the alleyway. That was when it happened. Dear child, what are you doing here? A soft voice was heard. An old lady wearing a thick coat was looking down at the girl. The old lady held the girl's frozen hands firmly. You shouldn't be alone on such a cold day. Tears flowed down from the girl's eyes. The old lady carefully hugged the girl and took her to her own house. The warm air hugged them warmly. The fire was burning brightly in the stove, and steam was rising from the teapot. Come here, child. The old lady wrapped the girl in a warm blanket. She spooned some warm soup and carefully passed it to her. The girl's hands and feet became a little warmer, and her heart slowly melted. The old lady said, You are not alone anymore. Won't you live with me? The girl nodded quietly. Since that day, the girl began to live in a warm room, ate a full meal, and spent her days laughing. The cold winter night became a new beginning for the girl. In this world, there is cold wind, but there is also a warmer heart. Someone's small interest and helping hand can change a person's day. How about if we become warm people just like the sun? A small act of kindness can be a warm spring for someone. This is a warm land of stories.